real talk Freshers Week things in this video. Hello everybody and welcome to today's video where, if you can't tell by the title, we are going to be talking about Freshers Week. If you aren't aware, Freshers Week is your first week of uni, and honestly it's the week that everybody is hyped up for, everybody's nervous for, and I just want to, and tell you guys some things I wish I knew going into Freshers Week, and also maybe a little bit of advice. So basically how I've done this is I have made a little list of mine, and then I've asked some of my friends who go to uni, obviously, what they wish they would have known, and I've compiled it all into one video. So let's not waste time, let's get straight into it. So the first thing, and kind of I think the most important thing I wish that I knew, was everybody is as scared as you. Everybody's nervous, everybody's worried they're not going to make friends or people aren't going to like them. And I think when I came, I saw so many people that were like arranging meetups, they were hanging out with people and they seemed like they were doing amazing. And some of my friends were like that, and I spoke to them, later on, and it turns out they weren't, doing as well as they put on a front. It's a very big change, and I think people forget how difficult it is to just move away, come to a new place, and some people deal with that very internally. And I definitely felt like I was, I was being silly because I felt, I struggled. It was a big week, do you know what I mean? And I felt like, oh, I'm the only person here struggling. And I think also you forget that your friends aren't, the friends that you're meeting on Freshers Week, they're not telling you that they're struggling, you've just met them. So yeah, I think it was really important that I knew that everybody was struggling as well. And obviously there's a difference between feeling a little bit homesick and feeling a little bit like and genuinely struggling. And if you are genuinely struggling, please actually talk to somebody about that. When I say that it was difficult, I don't mean dangerous. I just mean it was a bit overwhelming and I needed someone to talk to. So definitely do keep an eye on your own mental health. Second of all, I wish I told myself this, but I think try your hardest to create good study habits in Freshers Week or the first few weeks of uni. If you have those habits from day one, you will continue to have those habits throughout uni, hopefully. But yeah, definitely try to get into a thing of studying. I have off weeks. There's definitely weeks where I just do not want to study. I don't want to do the reading, and it's really difficult. But there are also times where I'm really motivated, and I think I haven't learned why I'm particularly motivated on those weeks. So over the next few weeks I'm gonna try to figure out what makes me motivated. The sun makes me very motivated. It's very sunny at the moment because obviously it's March and the sun's started to come out, and that makes me very motivated. I'm up and I'm doing things. Third thing that I wish I knew was, do not let the idea of Freshers Week pressure you into doing things you don't want to do. I know that when we talk about Freshers Week, we talk about parties, we talk about, going out, getting drunk, going to clubs. Obviously this year we didn't get to go to clubs. Luckily pubs were open when I came to uni. Oh, that saved my Freshers Week. It's acceptable to get really drunk on Freshers Week, but I do want to point out that you do not have to. If you don't drink, please don't start drinking just because you want to have a good Freshers Week. If you do genuinely want to try new things, please be safe. Some of my favourite Freshers memories were when we weren't drinking. We went to Bognor Beach on the second or third day of Freshers Week, and that was when my friendship group started. So obviously Big Bojo had the rule of 6 people, and so we went to the beach as a little group of 6, and they are all still my friends. They are my friendship group, and that was such a fun day. We got to explore Bognor, we went to the beach, we were in the sea, and I think that was such an amazing memory. And I think, I do have some amazing night out stories that I know my parents are watching, so hi Mum and Dad. Honestly, do not feel pressured into doing things that you don't want to do just because it's Freshers Week. Okay, so I'm gonna actually now use my friends' ones that they sent me. I asked them on Snapchat what they wish they knew. I wish I bought more tea towels, and I wish I told myself I didn't need a whisk. Yeah, you will need tea towels. Oh my god, bring as many tea towels as you can. I do not know where they go. I don't know how they get ruined and damaged and lost. I don't know. But please bring yourself some tea towels. It's so important. My friend Hannah said that she didn't need a whisk. I will be honest, I've not used a whisk since I've come to uni, so I think maybe that's good advice. Okay, that we would still have some sort of classes. So that's referring to Freshers Week. You actually do have classes on Freshers Week, and I didn't know that. We had, for the first few days, if you watch my Freshers vlog, you'll see like the lessons and things. We had like some assemblies, but we did have classes towards the end of the week, and I definitely, yeah, that's good. I definitely did not know that we would have classes. That was a good one. How little free time you have and that you're usually busy most of the day. Yes. So at uni, it's weird because you feel like you have so much time, but you definitely don't. You are in classes a lot, and you know, things that you didn't realise take a lot of time. There's so many things that you need to do here that maybe you didn't do at home, as well as balance everything else. So you've got things like cooking, cleaning, doing your laundry, studying, trying to make time for friends and things like that. Like, there's so many extra things you need to be able to do that I think that yes, you definitely do not have as much time as you think you do. Someone said how expensive it is for a pint. Yes, I mean, for me, I came from Bristol, so it's not that expensive. If you move to a uni closer to London, it will be a lot more expensive than you think. But yeah, so maybe look into how much pints are going to be where you come from. That was a really funny one. Okay, how expensive it is to buy just basic things. Yes, I didn't realise how expensive things were until I came to uni. I've definitely aced my food shop at this point, so I will make a video about a food shop at some point if you guys are interested. Next week, actually, I will, if it's up, I'll put it in the cards. Next week I am doing a video about how I budget and save money as a uni student, so definitely subscribe and check that one out, because I wish I had researched more into money and saving and spending habits before I came to uni, because yes, it's definitely very expensive to keep yourself alive. Oh, okay, this one says that it wasn't as scary as I thought. Yes, definitely not. I think it's such a big change, and so it is scary, but I definitely thought that I would be more scared than I was, and it definitely didn't always hit on Freshers Week. It definitely felt like later on when I was like, oh, I'm at uni, and I still sometimes have those thoughts. I was playing Sims University yesterday, and I was like, I'm at uni, and it wasn't like an anxious thing, it was just like, oh my god, I'm here. This one says, how disorientating the first sleep will be. Oh my god, yes. I woke up so confused. I felt like I was in a caravan. This will be doubled if you drank on your first night and you wake up hungover. It's so disorientating to wake up. Like, I didn't drink on my first night of uni, and I woke up disorientated. So I dread to think what people who are hungover or still a little bit drunk were like when they woke up. It's so confusing. You know, like when you wake up in like a caravan or a hotel and you're like, oh, it's like that, but it's got all of your stuff in the room, like all of your stuff. And that's very odd. It's very odd to like look around and be like, whoa, okay, I'm in a room that I own. If you're watching this, you know, scared to go to uni, I promise you, it's not as bad as it seems. It's not as scary as it seems, and you will enjoy yourself. And if you don't, there is no pressure to stay. I think, you know, that's one thing that's really important. You do not have to stay. You can swap courses, you can swap accommodations, you can swap unis. You do not have to stay if you don't want to. If you do have any questions about uni, comment them down below. If they're short enough, I will just reply to them. If they are long enough, I will make a video about it. But yeah, I hope you guys are excited moving forward with your uni things, and I hope that you feel excited to do them. I know around this time last year, this is why the video is coming out so early, because I'm not actually planning on making uni like fresher videos until, you know, the summer. But I know that I was absolutely petrified and I was watching videos this early. So if that's you, shout out to you. I hope you like this uni content. I am trying to trickle in a little bit more recently, and I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on Thursday for that budget video. Love you very much. Bye!